having an upper hand in this fight, but perfect grips. They are looking very strong right now.
Oh, they certainly are, especially when you've got teams and a little bit of a comeback from T24, but not enough as Stop just takes that flank in and gets the better. See any HP bar on him, but then you've got IHC trying to capitalize on that. IHC, they kind of bounce into the fights and suddenly
HP and Zeol with a vehicle is looking for one more knock on to Stalwart Esports player in a close frontal battle.
one falls as now this is the moment where NB Esports decide to take things onto their own hands as Tuntanat in response with a grenade and Seg goes falling down. So does Akaza as Senior spots him out from that beautiful flank as Mondo is on really low HP. Out of cover as Quantum Ridge just trying to, force that revive through.
They are locking horns with the players of TUF and TUF is trying to challenge T2K in their own compound and Edgar with a DBS shot right on the face of Rick gets an instant confirmation and T2K they are down to very little HP and M7 trying to save the day takes one player down but that was not enough. They have been eliminated but T2K they can't have a breather because Econex finds some breathing room and Jane with the UMP45 is so powerful in the close range. Jiggle can try and do something, throw those throwables and perfect grenade right on the face of Senior instantly takes him down but Cloud has also been shut down.
Yeah, it all comes down to health seeking. Where could the players be? You could see a little bit of a partition being there, but trades coming in quickly as a buff gets wiped off from the face of Earth. I see his position compromised as Kaido deciding to go in for the finish, but that's where the mistake comes in as Nirzed now wanting to capitalize on the situation. 3x, Bomb 2, he needs to go on that escapade as still manages to keep himself alive somehow. With that DBS still trying to keep himself alive for so long as IQ comes in, but Blade decides to charge in as Baron, he's been dealt with, and at this point staying inside this little emergency room and enter inside the circle somehow as Jallad decides to strike in on the players of DRS as Killer Whitey making sure he's got some preemptive nets being cooked out of which they receive some early success as Rules has been dealt with by Hassan, but Killer he has to keep the fight going and Gyante then readjust, reposition them
For a confirmation but he's not aware of the exact position where the players of Mapex are, but Apex with the grenade takes on Leo over there leaving Baron all by himself now in a 1v3 situation. Now 4 MV like the Predators they're hunting for Baron. Baron takes refuse over there but Apex comes with him and 52 Esports they have been eliminated but Slipknot with a DBS takes down Leo and the vehicle
with that grain coming right at his direction but still decides to strike back. Baron point needed to administer that first hit but as of Mabetex and Leo also stand off over there and Skylet's Gaming had to be quite cautious of the threat looming around as 7th Element do decide to strike in, but seems like Skylet's Gaming were well prepared for that as two of the players have already.
Yes, he just has to wait patiently and finally takes down eventually one player from the side of Regis that is going to be
Leo and will instantly ram in on their compounds along with Apex as they find Liquid out in the open and now all in tries to take down Apex in the process but Apex still
advantage of the foliage that Irangel offers me.
Yeah, just bombarding through. And to the other, it has all rested on the shoulders of Doc, who is going to be pushed in from multiple directions as Tops, making no mistake, somehow surviving just with barely. And Whoopis, as Nova has got a beautiful angle, Sky still somehow Illuminate crew want to capitalize on such a situation. In trying to do so, Zeol holds them off as he manages to pull one for his team as the trades do come in as...
Can they make it inside the safety of the circle? That's the main question. Maybe the plus of DRS can and at the same time get the defeat points onto the plus of 7th Element and they do so with perfection. Tokasaurus has been eliminated. The play zone takes
on Mabetex as one of their players taking some heavy amount of damage. Zibian getting spotted through, threaded the needle by Kessie as he deals with him one after the other. The numbers of Magnus, they're falling down. Wow, that was some impressive stuff from Kessie. With that being said, NB Sports decide to march in on Blade. I mean, pretty much aware of his position. Blade does have the DBS to play around with, taking his chances, bobbing and weaving.